Hey guys, first Regardsman here, and I'll be talking about the best Pyreblaster build in Space Marine 2 patch 14. Now, unfortunately, the Pyreblaster got nerfed this patch. The burn damage no longer applies to the Auspex scan, which it does kind of suck, but today I'll be building around something a little bit different, which is a melee-focused build, using things like Flame Purification and perk effects like Close Targeting, Battle Focus, and also stuff like Heightened Vigor. So it's still pretty good, we're just building it a bit differently today. So number one, we take the venting speed variant of the Pyreblaster. When you're applying the Pyreblaster, you just take Emperor's Vengeance anyways, pretty much, so you'll have infinite ammo regardless. So having a longer time period to shoot your gun before it overheats, that is super beneficial for you. Now, for the perk tree, I do take the perk Improved Fast Venting first into the perk Eternal Flame, and then we pick up Potent Flame into the perk Flame Ascension, and then I grab the perk here Potent Flame again, Flash Burn, which is enemies at a distance of less than 10 meters take 20% more damage, and then we pick up the perk Increased Capacity and Flame Purification, burning enemies take 20% more melee damage. Now, because our burn effect is overall less valuable than it used to be, I do kind of prefer this option, though Resilient Flame and the perk here Pure Flame are still very strong. They're just not as strong as they used to be. Now, as far as the secondary is concerned, I take the honorific Heroic Bolt Pistol with the perk tree set up like this with Perpetual Precision into the perk Headhunter, Gunstrike Reload, Increased Capacity, Headhunter again into Elite Hunter, Headhunter, Extended Magazine, Divine Might, and for the melee weapon, we are taking the White Scars Chainsword because this is just the best melee weapon for like pure melee setups on the tactical class in my opinion. This weapon is incredibly strong against hordes and single target enemies, and unlike the Argent Edge, it will not lock you into awkward gunstrike animations because for whatever reason in Space Marine 2, your gun strikes are tied to the exact same hotkey as your hip fire, which means on the Pyreblaster, if you do parry an enemy, you can't just hip fire them on the burn effect again, which it does kind of suck because I generally prefer just hip firing this weapon overall. So for that reason, the White Scars Chainsword is pretty nice. Now, as far as the perk tree for this goes, I start off with the perk here, Perpetual Strength first, moving here to the perk Swift Recovery, then we grab Perpetual Strength again, into the perk Reverberating Impact, Combined Onslaught into Heavy Onslaught, pick up Full Throttle for the combo skip, and then I grab Hard Target and Majora's Slayer, and that is all there is for the White Scars Chainsword. Now, as far as the perk tree is concerned here, I do take Balance Distribution first. Your primary weapon deals 15% more damage, but your secondary weapon deals 15% less damage. The primary damage on the Pyreblaster, like direct damage effect, is not super powerful, but it's also not too bad, so this perk does help out. But losing 15% damage on our secondary here does kind of suck, so if you do want to take like a Rate of Fire Plasma or some other option of Plasma Boost, or even Crack and Penetrator rounds for your secondary here, you can definitely do that. Next perk here is Heightened Vigor for no knockback and bonus melee damage. Then we grab Emperor's Vengeance to solve our ammo economy. Then I grab the perk here, Secure Stockpile, because 60-second bombs is just OP in Space Marine 2. And the final perk options are the perk here, Priority Targeting, into Battle Focus, and Close Targeting. So number one, Priority Targeting. The mark from Auspex Scan lasts 8 seconds longer, but Auspex Scan ignores my Norris level enemy. The perk you take here doesn't matter too much. I mean, you could even pick up Target Lock if you really wanted to, because mainly we're using our Auspex to get our bonus melee off of Close Targeting, because this one says when Auspex Scan is in cooldown, melee damage increases by 25%. So this one's just there to just make us have a little bit more value on that base Auspex. You can also use Vital Data if you want to do that. Next perk here is Battle Focus. A perfect time parry or block gives the parried enemy a mark from Auspex Scan, because this just fits perfectly into a melee build. And then we take Close Targeting, of course, and Radiant Impact, because this perk is just cracked. A melee finisher additionally deals significant AoE damage at 10 meter radius. The cooldown is 90 seconds. I talk about this perk all the time. I mean, it's just one-shotting every Majora's at 10 meter radius. You guys know the drill. This perk is busted. As far as the prestige perk options go, we do take Acuity first, because for whatever reason this still works on the Pyreblaster. Then we grab Skill Supplier, Resilience, and Fortitude. That's pretty much all for this build, guys. I mean, you can make a burn Pyreblaster if you want. I just prefer the melee these days, but hopefully this build guide helped you. And if you like content like this, subscribe for more. And if you want to catch me live to ask me questions about the game or just coming out, you can find me here on YouTube or on Twitch with a link in the video description, and also the link to my community Discord. And as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye. See, we are purging him with the Flame of Purification. We're purifying him as we speak. And when the power of my melee... Oh, he's dead. Well, we were gonna hit him with the melee weapon after that, but
Our targets never stay.
this time we are purging them with the see, the Pyreblaster is still good. We just don't have the absurd burn damage anymore, but it's still doing its job.
Prepare for low visibility.
Then when they finally decide to attack me.
Fester and rot. Seahorse abomination.
A lot of guys, huh?
The storm has dissipated.
I didn't get a single perfect parry off that guy because of that parry bug. I love it. Alright, I want to actually use my Auspex here so I get my
Enhanced visuals incoming.
melee buff and do it again. I popped out at the worst possible time.
None shall constrict me. Watch out for ravenous hunters. This school is as harmful as a summer breeze.
That was such a nice Ravener combo there.
Remain on guard. Zoanthrope approaching.
Well, I didn't even get to use my cool melee. How lame is that? I set all that up and that fucking Ravener is just like, what if I just try to frame trap you for the next 5 minutes? And I'm like, oh, that sounds like, I mean, okay. Like when your friend rolls up to you in a car, and like, hey dude, we go into Barnes and Noble, and you're like, alright. True story that happened to me.
Ring through the great brothers. Tyranids have no vibrant tactics.
In rage, I can't though.
Powerful marks.
Oh, he's certainly enraged.
The storm has dissipated.
It's not. It's not. Hard to tell. I would have been dead if he was enraged. Waiter, more devours, please, yeah. People ask me, what do you want to see in Space Marine 3? A better ranged combat loop. I think ranged enemies are actually the worst part of this entire game. And because you just ask yourself, what can you as a player do against ranged enemies compared to melee? Like, melee just has so many more options to deal with them, and then ranged enemies are just like, they just go bird. Like, stagger me, okay. That's like your only option, stagger them. Stagger them, dodge them, or shoot them back. But then in ranged enemies, you can't even stagger, so your options are dodge and shoot, or just like melee in between their massive fuck you volleys. What are you doing at Barnes & Noble? Let's see. What would you do at Barnes & Noble? Probably buy some books, I don't know. I wouldn't expect... Let's see, considering you guys have me read the patch notes here every time, I know you guys don't read, so... Get it. All my homies hate devourers. Yo, McRib build in this patch economy? Yeah, it's the McRib, bro. Now we have double McRib potential with our Pyreblaster canister. FTG guide on how to read? I don't think that's within my power. What could I do if the school system couldn't?
Tyranids have no mind for tactics.
Yeah. Salamander's gonna be fitting for the flamethrower, which is a Covenant of Fire, which is a Salamander skin.
At the first objective,
Or Salamander successor, so... I mean, on account of them being called the Covenant of Fire, I think that's pretty appropriate for a flamethrower.
Instructed to load the implosive warhead onto the train and assist it when necessary. Synaptic servant slaughtered. Take all you can carry.
Messiah's blessings, Quartermaster. Awaiting your instructions.
I'm kind of disappointed. We had like a really cool setup for like max melee damage there, and then every single... yeah. Okay. There's so many things that should work in this game that simply don't because the mechanics are actually broken sometimes.
That command is as good as punched. Increasing response severity.
After you play with Concentrated Fire somewhat.
Changing magazine. That zoanthrope has played its last mark. Alien bioforming.
After you play with Concentrated Fire a ton, you kind of forget how weak the base Auspex can actually be by comparison. Alright, C1.
Munitions here.
Burn it. How about that? That's our first... I'm pretty sure it's the first time we use my name at all, even though we have secure stockpile, but hey. That's because we can do something, doesn't mean we will. Oh, it's back already. Let's do it again.
No mind for tactics. For the Emperor! Inserting fresh magazine.
Ah, C1.
Magnum numbers are no match for our training. Execute. Cover me as I work.
Accepted. Bless you, operator.
I have eyes on a firewall. Xenos Viscera is everywhere. Tyranids have no vibrant tactics. A little coordination is all that is needed.
Right, where is? Maybe the double burn's a bit redundant, huh?
Fester and rot. Xenos abomination.
Oh wait, that's the one. I might actually take that Sanctified Wrath.
Auspex engaged.
This is just peak Salamander gaming.
And numbers are no match for our training. I have this one, brothers.
Advanced condition. The omnicide provides.
Precisely what we needed.
Okay.
We stand triumphant over the Tyranids.
Question is, do Tyranids taste like chicken or lobster? I imagine it would taste similar to a Metapod. I'll tell you right now how I like to cook it. I would like portobello mushrooms in my Tyranid. With a burgundy sauce.
Prepared for transit, quartermaster.
Slow roast. You know, I feel like it would take a lot to tenderize the meat in a Tyranid. Because, like, I imagine that they're not wasting much. On a planet like Avarax, it's already incredibly hot. They're probably not wasting a lot on body fat, so it's probably a pretty tough meat. I think you have to very slowly cook it. You gotta like really like keep whatever moisture is there. You gotta keep it in. But it's always gonna be a little gamey, you know. But like that, you're going into eating Tyranid expecting gamey meat, so I feel like you're gonna be okay with that. But if you really want to like make it a tenderized meat, you're gonna have to slow roast that fucker. That's why you brought the Pyreblaster. The damage may be nerfed on this thing, but the Tyranid's gonna taste better than ever.
Second wave headed for water. Alien bioform eliminated.
I was told Tyranid meat was like Wagyu. Yeah, probably by a heretic. Alright, listen, if we're trying to min-max our Tyranid meat, first of all, you gotta lure the Tyranid High Fleet. I hear High Fleet Kraken's the best for this, okay? So, you gotta lure the Tyranid High Fleet to like a, the Fenris, so they start to get some fat storage, get some like, you know, they'll start to use some biomass to get some fat to make sure we survive the cold winters there. Legend has it that Tyranid meat on Fenris is the most tender for that reason. Like the ribeye of Tyranids, really. And if you want like a more fish-like meat, you gotta lure them to the planet the Dark Krakens are from. They get some aquatic. Aquatic attribute, it's like lobster.
We have silenced the call for reinforcements. Raven and destroy. The lights will guide us, brothers. Checkpoint located.
Oh well. Not where I wanted that to go. Interesting. Looks like a cookout. I thought a lot about eating Tyranids, okay? It's been 2 years of playing these guys. That naturally brings up questions. How they would taste.
Zoanthrope will not be troubling if the storm has dissipated.
Not the first time I've had this conversation. Would spore mines raised from an aquatic world taste like caviar? Potentially. I'd probably expect them more to taste like a, you know, eating a spore mine. Like I wouldn't trust most people to do that. Like cook up a spore mine for me. It'd be like cooking up a blowfish.
Prepare for low visibility. Even humble servitors are instrumental in the Emperor's plans. Tyranids have no mind for tactics. The storm has dissipated. Executing countermeasures. This way, brothers. This school is
Now I swear to God, the bramble spam from these guys was not that bad when the game came out. Like now they just shoot that shit endlessly. De-bridging the Hive Tyrant is crazy. You gotta de-bridge the Hive Tyrant. That's how it is. I mean, it only makes sense, right?
The storm has dissipated. We cannot backtrack.
No, most turns have acid blood. I don't know if most turns have acid blood.
We shall
Or some
launch
do.
this terminus's final train.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
I guess we'll just take this.
Acknowledged and ready. We are back on the move.
The point is, guys, there are many ways to have your tasty Tyranid roast.
Fire on the gunbits. Remain on guard. Zoanthrope approaching. Superior tactics bring victory over brute force. Changing eyes up, brothers. Xenos descending. That zoanthrope is no more.
Oh, we're pyre peaking. Oh, we're pyre peaking, alright.
Activating war gear.
Does the Pyreblaster penetrate block stances? The burn it'll still apply the burn to them. Artifacts, eh? Now is my time. Oh shit.
Seeking operator. Not found. Stealth beast tries to ambush us. Enhanced visuals incoming.
Is the Auspex there to apply our extra melee bonus?
The lictor stood no chance.
For our close targeting.
Xenos love crawling beneath us. Filthy burrow enemy. Alien biobomb eliminated. Zone troop, coordinate fire.
Spending. Pyreblaster still fucks. Like, I mean, even without the, I mean, you don't just obliterate them in 2 seconds on the Auspex, but it's still good. Still good weapon. Probably should have put my secondary there.
The Codex demands it.
FG, it's been a while. How you been? Oh, we are great. We're peaking, actually. I always feel behind on videos. I always feel there's so many ideas I have that I want to make, and I just don't. It always takes me longer than I think it will. I always feel like I'm at 50% capacity. That always makes me happy. Like, I like the idea there's, like, you know, 50% more of my life I can sacrifice to this game. I always go farther, you know? Remember when Batman in The Dark Knight Rises said, like, he hasn't actually given everything for Gotham? Like that. We could go further, dude. We could just never sleep again.
Only twitching Xenos carapaces remain.
Departmental Initorum Orbans Transfer 3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
clear. Advance.
There we go.
Increasing response severity.
Warhead is located.
Never sleeping has a
Good.
negative effect on productivity. You don't say. Bang.
Commencing Auspex scan. Synaptic servant slaughtered. Changing magazine. Take all you can carry.
Should you tell them to like the stream? Yeah, guys, like the stream. Like the stream, boys.
Charging cycle.
Anything new in this game? There's about to be in September. This is the place to be to see all of it, so it'll be a huge patch.
Multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
Oh, I gave him my Pyreblaster. How sad.
Bounce that bow before it calls for reinforcements.
Brothers, it occurs to me the Xenos are unaware they must catch a train.
Got a new PC. What happened? No, I wish I had a new PC.
The train is crawling with repugnant Xenos.
Can't afford a new PC. So we make do what we got.
Tracks. God's train now.
Executing countermeasures.
It's either a new PC or a new chair, and we chose, I chose my back.
Their numbers are no match for our training.
Dispatching engine.
These vile beasts are tearing apart the instruments of our
Nobody can afford a PC because of the new AI data centers. Oh, that's the neat part. You just invest in the AI data centers. You'd probably, and then you'd be able to afford a new PC. Don't worry, guys. The AI bubble's gonna burst any day now. Any day. Just after Nvidia goes up another 1000%.
Dispatches. Return to your stations.
And the best gaming chair. Like, gaming chairs are such a waste of money. Not even good for your back.
Motive power charged to 25%. Engine charged to 50%.
Ow, why'd I do that? There's a Walmart office chair, not a bad idea.
Faulty charging system detected. Engine seal requested to perform rites of restoration.
Link your armor to the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
Faulty charging system detected. Engine seal requested to perform rites of restoration. Engine seal. An emergency maintenance request is awaiting your immediate attention.
If we coordinate precisely, we can fix the charging station and defend the train simultaneously.
Never lost sight of that. Alien bioform eliminated.
Run this map. Let's do this. There's 2 free stims on this map. That was almost a tragic ending.
Rearming. All fury and thunder. No tactics.
Successful launch.
Is it worth playing the multiplayer? Do you mean like multiplayer as in PvP? There's gonna be some chaos unlocks for that, but and you can also get accolades, but I mean, it's pretty undercooked mode. There are some unlocks, but like not really at the moment. For the Chaos Siege mode, probably. If you want the outfits, we're trying to get those in the Chaos Siege mode itself as well.